Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Lunar, ticker symbol LUNR, Intuitive Machines. Let's talk about it. We've got a massive rally right now, but we have to also keep our eye on the financials, the numbers, the balance sheet. Is the stock getting a bit carried away? Well, I would suggest yes, but let's have a look at it quickly. I will do a full review of this stock. I did it some months ago. Maybe it's time, if we get a request, to review it again. But we do have a stock price surging on the basis of this news, expecting a moon landing in a couple of days' time. But unmanned isn't that successful in history. Anyway, maybe this will be different. Let's have a look at it. Lunar Company Initiative Machine stock surges again as lander approaches the moon. Intuitive Machine stock jumped as its first moon mission completed further milestones. The company's IM-1 mission continues to be in excellent health, with the lander named Odysseus. Is that Odysseus? Odysseus, I think that is. Preparing to enter the moon orbit on Wednesday. So this is very exciting for the stock over the next couple of days then. Intuitive Machines is on track to make its moon landing attempt at 5:49 Eastern Time on Thursday. So if we get 100 comments to this video, I'm making it in a live stream at the moment. If I get 100 comments and 100 likes, I will attempt to stream the landing, and we'll keep our eye on the stock, which would be about 4:49 Eastern Time on Wednesday. I will attempt to do that, cover the earnings. It'll be after hours earnings, but it'll also, as we approach the moon, that'll be very exciting. So if we get 100 likes and 100 comments, I will cover that. Or attempt to anyway, at least. So let's scroll down here. Shares of Lunar jumped for a third consecutive trading session as the company's first mission completed further milestones as it approached the moon. In a series of daily updates since Friday, the Texas-based Lunar company, just down the road from me, I'm in Dallas, said its cargo lander continues to be in excellent health and is preparing to enter the moon's orbit on Wednesday. The company noted that entering lunar orbit, also known as lunar orbit insertion, will be the mission's largest challenge to date. Launched on a SpaceX last week and has had since completed several of the 16 milestones and Intuitive Machines identified as key to the mission's success. One of the key milestones came when the lander, named Odysseus, can someone tell me how you pronounce that, successfully fired to engage for the first time. The lander has used the engine to adjust its trajectory and remain on target. The company's on track to make its moon landing attempt 5:49 Eastern Time on Thursday. That's 10 to 5 Central Time on Thursday. I will attempt to cover that if we get 100 likes and 100 comments. Intuitive Machines stock surges about 30% in early trading from its previous close of 732. Now then, that's all very well and good, but what will happen when it lands? Will the stock price go down? People take profit? Or what if it crashes? Will it all go down the toilet? Odysseus. Thank you very much indeed. Martini Racer has just put on the screen Odysseus. There you go. That sounds good. I'm going to go with that. Odysseus. Thank you guys for sending it in. I'm getting loads of people now correcting me, going, it's Odysseus. All right, it's Odysseus. I got it. Flipping heck, guys. The M1 lander is carrying 12 government and commercial payloads, 6 of which are for NASA under $118 million contract. This sounds something like Martini Racer would like. Odysseus. I've heard of it now. I've watched those sort of, those Greek mythological movies. They've got Odysseus in, haven't they? They've got him in there. All right, there's a bloke running around on the moon, probably, more than likely. Anyway, as opposed to someone who runs around, swims around the ocean, like Atlantis. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's have a look. You learn it all here, folks, don't you? All right, let's have a look at the actual balance sheet of the company. Does it substantiate this? Well, let's have a look. Lunar, intrinsic value, undervalued at worth $23. Have we got any warnings though? Yes, we do. We have a warning here. Lunar's intrinsic estimate is unreliable because it's based only on the multiples and doesn't use a DCF valuation. Okay, so we cannot say that it's actually worth, we cannot say it's worth $23. So thereby it's undervalued today. We can't say that. It's only a guide because we're missing a lot of metrics, but we can look down and we can look at the financials. 49 million is its revenue. Very little information here. No past history, nothing really to talk about. The balance sheet, 103 million in assets, 422 in liabilities. So we've got an upside down balance sheet and long-term debt. We don't have any long-term debt, it doesn't appear. No, we don't have any long-term debt because it's also new, right? No short-term debt either, but we do have liabilities 4 times the amount of the balance sheet. Balance sheet, do we have any cash? We have 40 million in cash, but liabilities are 422. So it's kind of all sat on this lunar mission, I would imagine. Brick Mark, good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Solvency. The company could go bust in seconds if we don't have a positive outcome landing on the moon. Okay. 26% is the solvency, and profitability is 26%. So very, very bad balance sheet. I guess it all hangs on this particular flight. Even if we get to success, look, the downside from Wall Street is 22%. Upside of 10, but we're already at 10 right now. This was set before the market opened this morning, so I have to take that into account. There's been no inside buying of the stock. We've only had selling, but that was February 23, so it's been over a year. What about short selling? 11.98, so no short squeeze on the cards, just people buying it as it heads towards the moon. There's my analysis I did on the stock 2 months ago. Let's see how it changes if I do a full review on this. But anyway, there we go. There is the news. That's what's happening right now, heading towards the moon, even though that was clearly Earth. But anyway, never mind. Positive sentiment over the last 7 days. Well, obviously, if we go back to 90 days, there was good sentiment. Last 90 days, it's increasing. 7 days, a bit more negativity coming in, and all good and neutral today. All right, fantastic. The stock is surging as we talk about it. Is it the right time to buy? Well, on paper, intrinsic value would suggest it is undervalued. However, we're missing very, very important information. So that valuation wasn't accurate. I would say it's trading now on sentiment, but the chances of landing are against it. It's very, very risky, more likely statistically to crash than to land. However, that doesn't mean to say it can't land. It certainly can. But I think someone posted in the chat for me right now that it's a 43% chance, I think it is, of an unmanned craft landing. I think I saw that. So, yes, here it is. A landing unmanned on the moon only has a 43% historical success rate. We'll see what happens on Thursday with Lunar. Apparently, it's supposed to land at 5:49. There we go, PM. And I'm hoping to cover it if I get 100 likes and 100 comments. So my thoughts on this one. It's not a full review, not anywhere near, but a little bit of breaking news for it. The stock certainly is going up. It'll probably keep going up as it gets closer and closer to the moon because it looks more likely to be successful. And then, you know, technically we could get a massive profit taking or a continued surge on paper. Potentially, it could be worth $20 a share. But again, a lot of valuations are missing. A lot of facts are missing. So I think you are riding a trend right now. You could look at it, that 43% historically will not land on the moon, but you know, that's an unmanned mission. You never know, though. This could be the first time. This could be a successful time. So who knows? Anyway, leave me your thoughts, your comments. If I get 100 likes and 100 comments, I will reply to all of my members and I will aim to cover the event live. And we'll see what happens with the stock. Lunar, are you in? Are we about to land on the moon? Or is it going to be, Houston, we have a problem? I'll see you back very shortly. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.